Hey guys, I look like a mess right now. I just finished my workout. I'm a little out of breath, but I am filming this because I just received my online makeup store parcel and I knew that I had to unbox this with you guys because I'm just too excited about it. I just want to record the whole first impression part. I mean, it might be kiddish, it might be unprofessional, but I really don't care. So let's open this bad boy and see what's inside. Ta-da! So this is how the palette looks like, and wow, I mean that was a lot of bubble wrap. I hope everything in there is safe. So this is Ucanbe, I don't know how you pronounce it, pretty all set eyeshadow palette. Let me unbox this. I have zero patience, so let's do it. So I just discovered that this was just the outer packaging and this is the palette itself. Oh no, something is already broken. Okay, that's one palette. I mean that's one shade here. Let me save this somewhere first. Okay, so I have it here. I'll try to do something about this shade. Otherwise it's not too bad. That's just only one shade. Now open this side. Oh wow, that is beautiful. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Best part, it says warming up here because this is all warm tones, and then light up, and then this is color splashes. Okay you guys, so I don't think I'm going to swatch or anything at this point because oh my god, I look like a mess. I have to go take a shower, but anyways, I'm not gonna do any of that right now. We shall do it in a proper sit down video, so I will meet you there. Hi guys, now that I look a lot more better and a lot more beauty bloggerish, I am ready to play with our new palette. So I kind of have to let you know that I have disappointed you. I already have played with it in a sense that I've just like swatched and played with a few colors on the lids. That's it. I've not done anything more, so I'm extremely excited to just like swatch everything, get around to play with everything. I'm planning to do one look on one eye. Yeah, that is right. Why did I think that was wrong? I don't know. Like I don't know where is this energy coming from, but anyways, I'm going to do one look on this eye, another on this eye. So let's get started. So I've just taken out the sleeve of this palette and here we have the palette. Oh, here we have the palette. Now just to let you know, if you're wondering about that broken shade, I kind of fixed it with sanitizer. Not the best thing to do, but I mean it kind of worked. It's still kind of is transferring, but I have saved this little plastic coating covering thing so that even if it does kind of fall, it's just on that and it's not creating that huge of a mess. So this is how the broken shade looks right now. It is doing better than we saw it last time, you know. And then we have the whole palette here. Ta-da! I mean, not that you guys haven't seen it before, but here is, oops, I'm just like damaging that purple shade, but here is a full, I cannot hold it, I cannot. Anyways, but here is a full complete view on a better camera and better lighting, of course. So I wish this was kind of like real time, you know, and I would just ask you as to what you would like to see and what should I play with and things like that, but sadly it isn't. So I'm thinking I would create like more of a neutral look on one eye and a bit of a colorful look on the other eye. As you guys can see, I don't have any highlighter on, and the whole uniqueness of this palette is that you get a few like face products in there along with, of course, these awesome, amazing, beautiful eyeshadows. Okay, so I've tried it yesterday and it looked beautiful. I swatched it and it looked beautiful. I have this brush which I have used for highlighting since forever now, and I'm just going to, this is a paint brush, by the way. If you're new to my channel, this is the brush I use for highlighting. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit. I'm not gonna like lift the palette and keep showing it to you when it's not necessary because it's kind of bulky, you know. And I'm just going to highlight. Oh my god, I love how smooth that is. I mean, it's beautiful. The shade is beautiful on my skin tone, and it's very smooth, you know, it's very smooth. It's kind of blinding for me, but the reason why I'm liking it so much is because it's very smooth. Like, it doesn't look chunky or just metallic altogether. I don't like that kind of a highlighter. We have another highlight, which is this one, this white one. I'm not sure if I should be putting that on my skin because this is like frosty white. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But we do have like a couple of blush shades, this one right here and then this one right here. So I'm gonna actually use this one. I've never used like a darker blush shade. I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys just to show you the pigmentation. The pigmentation on these are just amazing. So I'm gonna use this brush. Again, this brush is from Amazon, and I'm just gonna like take a little bit. I'm saying a little bit, but I'm just like I'm gonna tap off the excess, and ooh, that is a beautiful blush. Okay, another thing about the face product, there are two contour shades as well, this one and this one. I swatched it yesterday and I wasn't really impressed with this shade in particular. It is of course very pigmented, but when you do swatch it, it kind of goes very patchy and just, yeah, this is not something I would want to put or use as a contour. But I haven't tried this shade out, this one right here. I already have like a bronzer slash contour situation going on, so I'm not going to use this one right now for today's video. So let's move on now. Okay, first things first, I'm going to set everything in place with this shade right here. Wow, that is pigmented. I'm planning on doing more of a cool toned look, so I'm going to take this shade from here and use this as my transition. This one has quite a bit of kickback. I hope you can see that. Okay, it's blending beautifully, no complaints whatsoever. Okay, and then I'm going to use this shade right here and use this to kind of add a little bit more depth and dimension into my crease. You guys, so far I haven't faced any problem in blending any of the shades, and the payoff is just amazing. Alright, let's look for a few more darker shades. So we have like these two shades here. I'm gonna like quickly swatch and see how these look like. Oh wow, so this is like a, okay, let me swatch. This has a bit of green to it, like this was almost looking like a black to me. And then this is the black here. Not the most black, of course. I have used the shadow from Pack shadow box is like the blackest of the black that I've used so far. But I mean, I'm so impressed with this one. Not definitely something that I'm using for this look today because I wanted to be a little bit on the softer side, but this is a beautiful shade. Okay, so I'm going to use this one to kind of deepen the outer corners a little bit. Okay, so I think I'm happy with how things are looking as of now. For the lid shade, you guys have so many options, so I'm going to give you a few swatches. So I'm actually like really leaning towards this olive green. Somehow it looks very pretty. Let me swatch this shade right here. Wow, that is freaking beautiful. Okay, now let's swatch this one. Ooh, that would be beautiful, like for a bridal look. This one, this also looks very pretty. Wow, I mean, wow. I'm actually going to swatch the one that came in broken. I swatched it, oh, and it's falling. Okay, that was my mistake. Okay, let me swatch and show it to you guys. It is so beautiful. It has got this like shift to it. I don't know if you can see it, but it has this like very beautiful shift to it. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, let's swatch this green now. Like, I have to swatch this. Oh my god, that is a beautiful olive green. Okay, this is what I'm going to use. I'm first taking a flat shader brush. If this doesn't work out, I'll use my fingers. Yeah, I'm not getting as much pigmentation out of a brush, so I'm just gonna use my finger now. So I think we're done with this eye. I'm just like so torn between if it's too dark or if it is just perfect lighting. Should I just increase the brightness? Let me do it. So I just increased the brightness just a smidge because I thought it was getting too dark. Now, what shall we do? Now, you do get like these 3 glittery shades. I'm gonna swatch this and show it to you guys how it looks like. Now, I am not very sure how to work with glitters. I have never worked with glitters before. And when you swatch these do have some sort of like a sticky base to it. I'm sorry, my camera stopped recording. So as you can see, these have got a little bit of sticky base to it, so these kind of like stick and don't like crumble off and fall apart. So this is the purple shade. This has to be my favorite of the 3 glittery shades. Let me swatch the golden one. I feel like this is kind of inconsistent. I don't know, like this is shade is beautiful, but just like how it swatches, it looks kind of inconsistent to me. Also, my fingers are dirty. I should have probably sat with like a cotton wipe or something. And then this is the pink shade. So as you can see, the bronze one and the pink one kind of look inconsistent in the way they swatch. Of course, I have to put it on my eyelids. I actually did try the bronze one yesterday night, and it did kind of go patchy, so I'm thinking you might have to use glitter glue. I'm not really sure. If you guys have more experience, so rude. If you guys have any more experience than me when it comes to using glitters, please let us know what will be the best solution. But you know what, I'm actually going to do like a purple eye this side. So I'm going to start with this one as my transition shade. All my brushes are dirty, so I'm just going to work with whatever I have now. Oh wow, that is quite pigmented. I hope you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to use this shade on a very distorted brush. This is, by the way, which brush is this? Pro Art PE20. Don't like count these in any brush recommendation whatsoever, because at this point I'm just using anything which is clean. Ooh, wow, that is actually, you know what, this went a little patchy, a little bit. Maybe, could be actually, possibly because of my distorted brush. Okay, I know this is like pretty dark enough, but I also want to deepen a little bit more, so when I put that glitter it really pops. So I'm thinking of using this shade right here. I think this is like the darkest of all the purple shades in here, so I'm going to use this and deepen my outer corner a little bit more. Pretty. Okay, before I go with the glitter, I'm actually planning on using this shade, this one, all over my eyelids, just so if this is a little inconsistent, looks patchy, we have something to cover it up underneath. Well, everything is dirty, so let me just like wipe it off on my leg because that's convenient. Alright you guys, now is the moment when we try this on. So with this one you kind of like have to tap it because it's like a pressed glitter, I suppose. I really have no experience about glitter, so I'm not gonna sit here and make you believe like I do. Okay, I'm nervous. Let's put this on and see how that goes. Wow, that is so pretty. Oh my god, this has like some colorful sparkles to it. Okay, I still have a little bit more, so I have no idea like how to exactly apply it. Like I'm trying to tap it in and not like swipe it, because I have a feeling that then I'll have like lots of fallouts. I'm gonna like swipe it like this instead of like this. Okay, so I'm back after adding the final touches. I added a very light pair of lashes. I did a horrible job at sticking this one. You can see how messed up that looks. But this one, oh my god, I'm kind of in love with this eye look. I was there sticking on my lashes and I'm like, wow. Anyway, so while I was, sticking these lashes, I did see a bit of fallout, of course, because, I disturbed the glitter. So if you don't want that, I guess you could use a glitter glue. Again, please leave your suggestions as to what's the best way to use these glitters. But I guess that's about it. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to create lots and lots of looks with this, at least on my Insta, if not on my YouTube. So I guess that's about it. Also, the only shade that I'm not so impressed with at this point, like I've just tried like only a few shades, but this contour shade looked quite patchy. Other than that, I love the highlighter, I love this blush as well, and the matte shades blended in beautifully. The shimmers are beautiful, and yeah, I'm not such a huge fan of these two glitters here, but this one is very pretty. I mean, you can see it on my eye right now. So I guess that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please do subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any future uploads, and I will see you in my next video.